First tickets to next week's State A Legion baseball tournament are being punched in region semifinals this afternoon. Though the winning team still has to play for the region championship tomorrow, they're automatically assured of a spot at the state tournament by just reaching the title game. Up in Watertown, we had a dandy between the top seed Renner and Brookings. Bandits up 2-1 in the fourth, but bases loaded, one-out jam. Sam Stukel looks like he might tie the game with a fly ball into right until the other number 17, Rhett Zielinski, uncorks his gun. He gets the out easily at home plate. We're still 2-1 after 4 innings. Reese Arbogast keeping Brookings from adding on to that lead, though. He pitched a complete game, striking out 3, and did not allow an earned run, but he still didn't have the lead going into the 6th. Renner with a man on second and 1 out. More great defense. The CJ Stukel one-hopper. Diving Trevor Barrett makes the play to keep the run from scoring. Now with 2 outs, that allows them to intentionally walk Nick Hoekstra to get to Sam Stukel. Turned out that was a mistake because he hits a Baltimore chop and beats the throw. Zach Norton comes in to tie the game at 2-all after 6. Bottom 7, Renner gets 2 aboard with 2 out. And the hero of the day is Chase Merrill. He singles the other way into right field. Andy Mullen will come on down, and he's quickly heading over to first base to mob the hero Merrill as Renner heads to the state tournament with a 3-2 win. Afterwards, we spoke with the hero who had the big hit.
Yeah, I got up there, didn't really know what was going to happen, and then took it to the right field, and now we're going to state, so it's a great feeling. This team's, they're a very interesting group of guys. You know, I've told them we've learned to win in a lot of different ways. It's great to have that momentum in a low-scoring game, be able to do it that way, and then be able to do one like we did, yesterday, where you put up a bunch of runs. So it gives the kids a lot of confidence going into next week.
It sure should. Now looking at the rest of the scoreboard, again, Renner automatically onto the state tournament regardless of whatever happens tomorrow in the championship. That's just for seeding. Now in elimination games, Watertown defeated Huron just moments ago 14-3. So Brookings still alive. The winner of this game will head to the state tournament because they're going to be the second place team in the region. The loser would still have a shot to get the state in the wild card game. That's coming up at 7. We'll of course update you on that one at 10 o'clock. Other region scores, and a development that's about as surprising as learning that water is wet. Rapid City Post 22 is heading to the state tournament, the defending champs. Edge Pier in a good one, 7-5 up in the Region 3A semifinal in the capital city. They win 7-5, so Post 22 heading to the state tournament. The 4 o'clock game, haven't gotten the score yet on this one, is Sturgis and Rapid City Post 320. The loser of this game is eliminated and will move on to face Pier again at 7 o'clock. Same as I just laid out in 1A. The winner of this game moves on to the state tournament. The loser is eliminated. And finally, Region 2A just getting underway today. They pushed everything back a day because of the extreme heat in Yankton yesterday. Harrisburg defeats Sioux Falls East 5-1. Brandon Valley takes out Sioux Falls West 10-2. It'll be Harrisburg taking on Yankton in a little bit and at the double elimination tournament, so plenty more action tomorrow, including a semifinal to qualify our state team from there. At the State Little League tournament, Canyon Lake defeats Capital City 7-2 to advance to Monday's state championship. Now the team from Pier not done yet. Cap City, it's a double elimination tournament. They'll face Brandon Valley tomorrow at noon, actually 1 p.m. Central Time, after Brandon Valley eliminated Harney today by a final of 8-1. It's practically becoming a weekly segment to see former Coyote Chris Strevler and former Jackrabbit Jake Winicky succeeding in the Canadian Football League. That's because each team they're on has found a specialized niche for the former Rushmore State College stars. With his running ability, Strevler has become a Cordell Stewart-like slash option off the bench. There's a throwback for you if you recognize that from the mid-90s. Last night he carried 5 times for 35 yards and a touchdown in the Winnipeg Blue Bombers' 31-1 win over Ottawa. Apparently you can only score 1 point. That's kind of weird, but whatever. Anyways, it helps Winnipeg improve to 5-0. SDSU alum Jake Winicky in action today against Montreal. Against Edmonton, they love using him on the goal line because of his height. And sure enough, he brought in his 3rd touchdown catch of the season as Montreal is beating Edmonton late in that one 20-9. Finally, it's moving day at the British Open. Lee Westwood would get things going. The 46-year-old actually takes a share of the lead right here with a birdie on number 4. Didn't last long, though, although he's still in contention nicely. He's currently sitting in just below the top 5. There's J.B. Holmes. He was the leader coming in, had a birdie on 12, but only shot a 2 under 69. Brooks Koepka, who seems to be winning everything these days, birdies on 18. He shot a 4 under 67. However, it'd be Irishman Shane Lowry, having the big day, a record 63. He has the lead. We'll have more highlights tonight at 10. Also, Kim Kaufman finishing 6th at the LPGA Great Lakes Invite. We're back in 1 moment.